Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, I'm your hostess, and we're going to have some thrifty fun. I'm really excited about today. It's a lot of little items, but they're all very valuable to me, and we will show you a few things that I picked up at several different thrift stores throughout the week. I'm going to start with a couple of pieces of clothing. I have decided that I'm going to show y'all some of the clothing that I pick up. And this is a blouse. It's real pretty. It's a lace. I'll turn it around. You can see the lace on it. And I paid $1.50 for this, y'all. I was real excited about it. It's a Lane Bryant. I usually don't pay attention to the labels, but I did this time. I was like, wow, this is really pretty. And I looked at the label and I said, no wonder it's from Lane Bryant, which is a store that I really cannot shop. I can't afford it. So it was nice to get. Y'all excuse me. My hair's doing its own thing today. And this is very long. And it's sleeveless. And it buttons down the front. It's got some pretty colors in it. You can't really tell the colors, but it's got a lot of the peach color in it, black, tan. So I could wear it with a number of shirts, and probably more than likely it'll be t-shirts in the summertime. And I paid $5.99 for it. Now normally I wouldn't pay that much for a blouse or something. I usually try to get them on half price, but this was too nice to pass up. And because I've lost so much weight, I have a lot of empty hangers in my closet. I'm looking for summer clothing, which I don't have very many pieces that I can wear throughout the summer. I have a couple of t-shirts, but I don't have any dress clothes that I can wear outside the house. I also picked this up for my daughter. This is Pampered Chef. And it is for cakes. It is a stencil set, and all the pieces are in this package. And I'm just going to open it up and let you see. Everything is inside the packet. She has gotten into cakes and decorating cakes, and I thought, well, this would be great for her. Matter of fact, I picked up a couple of Pampered Chef pieces this week, and I was really surprised to see them in the store. I'm working from one side to the other side, and I've got stuff on the floor also, so y'all bear with me. I did find another salt shaker and paid a whopping 25 cents, y'all. Really good buy. I think I'm just about where I want to be with the salt and pepper shakers. I wouldn't mind having a few more to put in my spice cabinet, but these really come in handy for my homemade mixed spices that I can use on my table. And we can actually just put the spice directly onto whatever we're eating that day and decide what flavor we want for the week or the day. Get that out of my way. I got a bread dough hook. This is real good for your biscuits and other doughs, and I paid 50 cents, y'all. I actually got two of these. I'll show you the other one because the other one I bought in a lot. This is going to go, one of these will be going to each of my daughters. So I thought, go ahead and get them. They can use them. And I have this on my Christmas tree, but this little fella is just too cute. It's a s'more, 50 cents. And I thought, well, I'll just give this to one of my daughters and they can put it on their Christmas tree. So he's really cute. I also picked up some brand new paint brushes in the pack. Paid $1.50 for them, y'all. These are probably not the best paint brushes in the world, but they are natural bristled. And I always look for that. And of course, the guideline is always on the back of the packages as to what the brushes are for. And these are more than likely for multiple lines, extended flat end comb, or a blending or shader fat brush. And it also has a sponge in there too. I'm hoping to get back into my artwork. I picked these two packages up. This is a recipe card pack. I paid 99 cents for that. And then I got these, I got 50 index cards that have this nice little border around them for 99 cents also. These I'm probably going to remove from the package, and I'm going to use them in a giveaway. I'm not sure yet, but that's maybe a giveaway item. And I got a lot of stuff in 2 bags. And I also bought, before I go any further, I bought 3 of these shoe boxes for 99 cents each. And I use these to store all my craft items in, and I thought, well, they're more than that in the Walmart now for 1 box. So go ahead and buy them, Susan, because you're going to need them. And I immediately used 2 of the boxes. Here's another one. This is a little different. But this box has all kinds of buttons. It's got all kinds of buttons in it. There's some wooden buttons. I actually gave some of the buttons to my girlfriend out of this that she could use on some of her crafts. And a big bag of white buttons. And some glittery buttons. I got the wrong side. Glittery buttons. So these buttons, I'm going to take them out of this and put them in with my other button collection. I have craft ideas that I want to use the buttons for, so I always try to find buttons. This was also in there, and I may put this in a giveaway. It is a 2-piece beading landing ring blank. So if you do any kind of beading, you might be interested in this. I'm going to put that in the giveaway. I'll put that in my giveaway box for crafters. This also had labels, and I was excited to get the labels. I use these on my cookbooks, you know, so I can mark my pages that I want to be able to go to and find recipes fast. These, I'm not sure what I will do with yet, but I'm sure I will find a use for them. They're good for your file cabinets, you know, filing labels. And my third box, if I can get it open. Taking a couple of items out of the top so you can see everything that is in here. I have all kinds of seam bindings. There's 6 packages of these little garment labels that you can, or labels you can put on your quilts and stuff. I got some maker's cord there. This is another seam binding package. I got some quilt edging in here. I got some hem tape, which is lace. And then I got another little fancy elastic ribbon lace right there. But I got all different colors of the double seam binding. I got all different colors of that. Really a great buy. The bag was $3.99, so I've got all of this in one bag. Plus, this is going to be something going into one of my giveaways also. It's a little cross-stitch owl. And some of y'all are cross-stitchers out there, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to also put this in there because I don't have anybody that follows the Harry Potter. It is a patch for Harry Potter. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, you might want to bid on that one, or, you know, get in the game for that. So those are some of the items that I found. I'm actually going to pull these two out because they're going into a giveaway box. Get this stuff from behind me. Y'all excuse me, I'm trying to finagle. I'm in a small space. Move you out of the way. I got one item that I'm going to use towards the last that you're going to really like, you're going to want to stick around for. I also picked up these. They're Avery round labels. It was a full pack, and they are paper. They're not the shiny labels that you're used to getting. These are paper, but they are the Astro Bright colors, and I've already got sheets out and used one of the labels in it, but it has pink, green, blue, orange, and yellow. And I've taken out the blue. I'm going to give some to my friend that is looking for labels for her spice jars. So we're going to give her some of those. Great buy on that. Paid $1.99. Okay, I'm going to go to the floor. I did pick up 15 cans of vegetables at 35 cents a can. That comes to $5.25 before tax, about $5.60 after tax. But we also picked up some dry beans. This is 65 cents for this bag. Matter of fact, all the beans were 65 cents a bag. Something I can feed to the chickens is split peas, 65 cents. We can add that to our feed mixes. And navy beans. This is a big bag of navy beans. This is a 2-pound pack for 65 cents. So really great buys on the beans. The navy beans I like making homemade pork and beans or baked beans type of canned bean. And my husband really likes them, so those were really great buys. 65 cents a bag, you can't beat it. And that's 4 pounds of beans there, y'all. I need some new kitchen funnels. My husband went over into the tool area and picked me up some funnels, y'all. These are perfectly fine to use. I'm going to be using these just to put dry goods into my salt shakers or other items that are dry goods, so these are never going to be wet except for when they're washed anyway. And we went up to our local Rural King to get our goat feed, because the goat feed at the co-op, the chickens didn't like it, and the goat feed they have up at the Rural King is actually a better quality, and you can actually see what's in there. And I'm going to just go through these real quick off camera and get them organized so you can see what I got. Alright, I picked up 2 packages of the butternut squash. We really like this squash. It is low carb, has a great flavor. I put them in the air fryer and eat them like fried potatoes. Really, really good. We like these, so I'm going to try my hand at these again this year. Last year the squash bugs got to it, so I have more of an idea what I need to do to make sure the squash bugs don't get them this year. And I'm going to stick them back in the bag. You're going to hear that bag rattling. I picked up 2 packs of California Wonder bell peppers. We like bell peppers. These are really a good size. They mature in 75 days. And the seeds are good until 2023. They have a date on the back of them. So these are not old seeds that they marked down. We got these 10 for $10, so $1 a pack. And I bought 20 packs, somewhere in there. And I bought some carrots. These are mixed color carrots. I want to try these again. I have not had much luck with carrots, but I'm hoping that me amending the soil will help them. And maybe we'll get some carrots out of these if we can keep the chickens away from them. We still haven't got our garden plot ready, but we will be getting it ready soon. And I did pick up some cucumbers. These are Muncher burpless cucumbers. I want to make some pickles this year, so cucumbers always come in handy. I did pick up one package of dark zucchini squash. They didn't have the yellow crookneck squash, which was disappointing to me because we love yellow squash. I also picked up some asparagus seed. I have never grown asparagus from seed, so we're going to try this to add to our asparagus bed in the front, and it probably will take a while for them to mature. It takes 730 days for these to mature, so you're talking about at least 2 years out, maybe a little bit longer than 2 years for the asparagus, but we're going to try them, and hopefully we'll get more asparagus in our bed. I also picked up some herbs. We picked up some triple curled parsley. Now these herbs I will use fresh or dried. I love my sweet basil, and this is a large leaf basil, 2 packages. And some rosemary. I got 2 packages of those. And it takes 150 days for these to mature, so they have to go a long period of time before they're ready to harvest. I also picked up some thyme. We love our thyme. I did not pick up sage. I didn't see the sage, but I need to get some sage seed. I need to go through my seeds and see what I have, because I have a lot of seed, y'all. We have a lot of seeds saved back, and this last one was a pack of oregano, and we love the oregano, and usually 1 pack will do us for a season, so I only picked up 1 of these. So that was the seeds and the beans. And y'all, you can also, if you buy beans in the store, you can also put you some of those back and plant them in your yard. They will come up. More than likely, they will come up. And a lot of fun growing stuff. I picked up a stamp, and I got this on sale. It was regularly $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. I paid $1.24 for it. And going forward in my sending out cards and stickers, you will find this inside the card. It says, "Stay humble, work hard, and be kind." And that is a good motto to have. And I paid a little bit more than I would normally pay for these napkins. There was, I think there's 4 of these. And they're a gingham, they're brown. They have the nice little edging on them, and I like the edging on them. These come in handy for napkins or many other items. I could actually cut these down and use them as jar toppers and just finish the edging around the edge. Hush. The white ticket was marked. These didn't come from Goodwill. These came from City Thrift. The white tickets were marked down 25% off, so I paid about $4 for these, so about $1 a piece. I did get a bag for free. It's a duffel bag. The girls started stuffing all my little $3.99 bags, the 2 little $3.99 bags I had, into a duffel bag. So I got a nice little duffel bag I can use to carry yarn around in or whatever. It's got a long handle and a short handle. The short handles and the long handle. And it's a pretty good size little bag. So that will come in handy, or I may give it to one of my daughters for my grandsons when they go on sleepovers. Okay, the last bag that I got was $3.99. And I told you we had a couple of Pampered Chef items. This is a Pampered Chef popcorn bowl, y'all. And I gather that you put the butter up here in the top, and it is a collapsible silicone bowl. Let's see if I can get it to collapse down. It was collapsed when I got it. I opened it up to see what it was, because I thought it was a watering bowl or some kind of watering system when I looked at it at first. But there's the bottom of the top, and it will probably go to one of my daughters. I don't own a microwave, y'all, so I would not use this item. So more than likely one of my daughters will get this for making popcorn. This last bag is all kinds of kitchen gadgets, and there's the other dough cutter that was in this bag. There was a couple of pie lifters or cake lifters. I may give these to my daughters. I have plenty of these. It had an incomplete set of measuring spoons, but that's okay. I use them anyway because a lot of times I will put these in my spice jars with my spices if I just need something quick to measure out. And most recipes will call for either a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon. I use these in my salt bowls also. Great to have. It had bamboo skewers, which they come in handy for a lot of things. I use these a lot of time to get the salt through the salt shaker. You know, the little funnels when it gets clogged up. So, really nice. And it had a Pampered Chef clip in there. It had some cabinet matting. But I use this for other crafts. So I said, well, you know, put this in my craft supply. But you could also use this to line your shelves with, keep your dishes from sliding. And the last item in the bag was a lot of silverware. The forks are going to be used. I'm going to use these for a garden craft, and y'all will get to see that very soon because I'm going to be planting ginger. So y'all be looking for that video. And it had a lot of other spoons. It had some teaspoons in here, iced teaspoons, the long ones. We'll probably keep those and use those in our kitchen. It did have one butter knife in there. And it is a mixed lot of forks. This is a salad fork or a dessert fork. So we got several forks and several of the iced teaspoons that will be used. And the teaspoons will be donated back, along with the butter knife will be donated back to a thrift store. And so here's the rest of the forks, and y'all, I'm going to be using these. And they're not going to be used at the table. They're going to be used in the garden. So y'all figure it out. Now, we're going to get to my last item. This is a fun, whimsical item, and I couldn't pass it up. It is nothing but a piece of wood, a little piece of wire with a piece of wood on top, and this cute little woodpecker, y'all. And watch him. Isn't he cute? Something that will keep my grandson occupied. And we paid $2.98 for that. And I thought, well, that's just adorable. Whoever thought that up was a genius. I like homemade toys, y'all. And I like the little wooden toys. So that was really, really cute and sweet. And he's got little feathers on his head. Look at his eyes. I mean, he's got personality. He's got the little squiggly eyes and stuff. So we had a lot of fun at the thrift store this week. I hope that y'all will go out and check your thrift store out too. My favorite items was the little stamp, of course, the seeds, because seeds are life. I got a few items I can put into giveaways that I won't use, but somebody else might be able to. Didn't pay a lot for them, so it's a great way to recycle and reuse things that have been donated. And I love this guy. He is absolutely my favorite. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of whimsy every now and then. Y'all, I buy things that I know that I will use or someone else can use. And it's all about saving money, having fun, having an adventure, going on a scavenger hunt, which scavenger hunts are fun. You never know what you're going to find when you go to a thrift store, a yard sale, antique mall, rummage sales. You know, I would say the old flea markets, because we don't have those kind of flea markets anymore. We usually have made in China junk in our flea markets now, but we used to be able to go to flea markets and find all kinds of interesting items here too. So y'all get out there and go look and find items that you can use and that will be beneficial to you. And also, you know, I could very well put all my extra silverware back to use as bartering tools. I could take these and drill holes in them and use them as a wind chime. So that would be a good little wind chime right there, these 4 pieces. So get out there, use your imagination, be creative, find things that you will absolutely use or someone else you know could use. Have fun, save money. It's all about being frugal. And y'all, believe it or not, buttons are probably going to be a bartering item. Sewing kits are going to be a bartering item, and I plan on doing a sewing kit that you can carry in your pocket sometime in the future, so y'all be looking for that video. And we can always turn the napkins into little bags to carry things in for camping or carrying important prepping items in. These things come in so handy for so many projects. I could actually take these and make quilt tops out of them and sew a quilt if I needed a quick cover. So I mean, I think past what the item is for the majority of the time, and I will work on getting items that I can use and reuse and repurpose. Anyway, I hope that everybody's blessed. I'll see you on the next Thrifty Fun.